Hey guys, this is Black Hood here. Today, I will be going through the list of Slayer and Skirmisher weapons of Splatoon 3. Before I go any further, please note that the list I will be going through is based on my experience for my gameplays. With the disclaimer out of the way, let's get on with it. Let me briefly explain to you about the Slayer and Skirmisher roles. Slayers usually get in the front lines and eliminate threats on sight and in range. They take a lot of risks and get splattered a lot quite often. For skirmishers, they annoy and delay the enemy team. They support slayers in order for them to splat the opponents easily, and they take less risks and get splattered very less often. For me personally, I play the Slayer role because I like going to the front lines to flank and eliminate backliners to buy my team enough time to move up, and I take a lot of risks. Starting off with the first weapon class on the list, Shooters, the basic role in the game. They have good mobility and firepower. Some of them have auto or burst fire, ranging from short range to mid range to long range, but we will be focusing on the short and mid ranges. The Spoiler Shot is a Slayer weapon. This is a good Slayer weapon in the game. The Tentatek Spoiler Shot is a Slayer weapon. Its sub-weapon, a triple ink strike, can force your enemies to come out of hiding and finish them off. The Plush Automatic is a Slayer weapon. Its sub-weapon allows you to clear a path, and you can use its Ultra Stem special for a surprise attack. The new Plush Automatic is a Slayer and Skirmisher weapon. The beacons will bring you reinforcements, and you can use its 5.1 Killer Wheel special to mark your enemies to let your teammates know where they are. The Splash Automatic is a Slayer weapon. The Burst Bomb combo makes this weapon a good Slayer weapon as well. The new Splash Automatic is a Slayer weapon. It's the same with the Tentatek Splash Shot but with a higher fire rate. The Splash Shot Pro is a Slayer weapon. It's good for marking and suppressing your enemies. The Forge Splash Shot Pro is a Slayer weapon. Its kit is kind of the same as the Cancer Splash Shot Pro from Splatoon 2. The 52 Gal is a Slayer weapon. Same with the new Splosiomatic but with a different kind of firing mode. The 96 Gal is a Skirmisher weapon. Its kit can annoy the enemy team. The 96 Gal Decal is a Slayer weapon. Its firepower and special makes it a great Slayer weapon. The L3 Nozzle Nose is a Slayer weapon. Same with the Splash Shot Pro but with burst fire. The L3 Nozzle Nose D is a Slayer weapon. Same with the Push-O-Matic but with a burst bomb combo. The H3 Nozzle Nose is a Slayer and Skirmisher weapon. Its kit makes it more of a supportive frontline weapon. The H3 Nozzle Nose D is a Slayer and Skirmisher weapon. Its protection kit will make it a supportive frontline weapon as well. The Squeezer is a Slayer weapon. Same with the Splash Shot but with extra protection with the Splash Wall sub-weapon. The NZ85 is a Slayer weapon. Same with the H3 Nozzle Nose but with a higher fire rate. The NZ89 is a Skirmisher weapon. Its kit can delay and annoy the enemy team. Next class is Rollers. They attack enemies with flings of ink at mid-range with either horizontal or vertical swings. You can instantly splat your enemies at close range or roll into them. The Carbon Roller is a Slayer weapon. This Zipcaster special makes it a great Slayer weapon. The Deco Carbon Roller is a Slayer and Skirmisher weapon. The Burst Bomb combo is good for slaying, and its special is good for suppressing the enemy team. The Splat Roller is a Slayer weapon. An OP weapon with a big bubbler special as for protection. The crack-on splat roller is a Slayer weapon. It's the same with the 96 scale decal, but with a wider hitbox. Sloshers, my favorite weapon class. They have high damage output and good range. They toss masses of ink over obstacles on ledges and can splat enemies who are on high ground. The Slosher is a Slayer and Skirmisher weapon because its range and special can annoy and delay the enemy team. The Slosher decal is a Slayer weapon. It's the same with the carbon roller but with a narrower hitbox. The Tri-Slosher is a Slayer weapon. It has a quick kill time and its special is good on the front lines. The Tri-Slosher Nouveau, which is my favorite weapon, is a Slayer weapon too. It's the same with the Tri-Slosher but with a different kit. The Sloshing Machine is a Slayer weapon. It's the same with the Forged Splatshot Pro but with a different kind of hitbox. Daulies, a pair of guns with good damage output. When you dodge roll, your weapon's fire rate will be increased and you can evade any trouble. However, you will be temporarily immobilized until you stop firing your weapon or swim in your ink. I think all the Daulies are Slayer and Skirmisher weapons. Because of its dodge roll ability, you can annoy the enemy team and even distract your enemies. Brellas. When you equip this weapon, you'll have a weapon with a shield. It can protect you from enemy fire when you hold down the ZR button, but you will release the shield when you hold down the button for long, leaving you vulnerable until your shield has regenerated. The Splat Brella is a Slayer and Skirmisher weapon. Its shots and its special are great on the front lines, including its shield. The Undercover Brella is a Slayer and Skirmisher weapon. Although its shield can't be released, it can be a good weapon for 1v1 situations. The Tenta Brella is a Skirmisher weapon. Its kit and its larger shield makes it a supportive frontline weapon. Same goes with the Sora Tenta Brella, which is a Skirmisher weapon as well. Blasters. They unleash powerful exploding ink and leave a trail of ink behind it. Some have a slow or fast fire rate. You can also use them to take out enemies who are hiding behind cover and on high ground, like the Sloshers. The Lunar Blaster is a Slayer weapon. Though its shots are short range, it has a powerful and fast firing rate. Same goes with the Neo Lunar Blaster. The Blaster is a Slayer weapon, a good blaster weapon with good attack potential. The Ranged Blaster is a Slayer and Skirmisher weapon. Its range and the Wave Breaker special makes it a Slayer weapon, but at the same time, it could annoy the enemy team. The Clash Blaster is a Slayer weapon. It's the same with the Splatshot but with more powerful shots. The Neo Clash Blaster is a Slayer and Skirmisher weapon. It's the same with the NZ89. The Rapid Blaster is a Skirmisher weapon. Despite having a low damage output, it has a faster fire rate and longer range than the other blasters. The Rapid Blaster decal is a Slayer weapon. It's the same with the Tri-Slosher, but with a different hitbox. The S-Blast 92 is a Slayer and Skirmisher weapon. Its long shots can annoy the enemy team, and its short range shots are good for slaying. Brushes, my favorite weapon class as well. They have great damage output and they paint quite fairly well. Plus, you can evade any trouble when you roll with it, just like the rollers. However, the only downside is it lacks range, so you have to watch your distance. I think all the brushes are Slayer and Skirmisher weapons because, like I said before, you can annoy your enemies when you're rolling with the brushes, and you can ambush with them. Splatanas. They are sword-like weapons that can send blades of ink with either horizontal or vertical swings at mid-range. You can even one-hit KO your enemies at close range with one full vertical swing charge. The Splatana Wiper is a Slayer and Skirmisher weapon. The weapon's slash attack can annoy and delay the enemy team. The Splatana Wiper Deco is a Slayer and Skirmisher weapon. Its kit makes this weapon a supportive frontline weapon. The Splatana Stamper is a Slayer weapon. Its slash attack and the burst bomb combo makes it a great Slayer weapon. We made it through the list, but I know you may be asking, why didn't you put in other weapons like the arrow spray or the big swig roller? Well, because I feel that these kind of weapons are support weapons, which they paint very well, but they do less damage. If you guys think they are either Slayer, Skirmisher or both, please write down in the comment section below. And that's it for this video guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell and the like buttons. I'll see you next time. Stay fresh!